Hi, my name's Katie. I like fitness and I eat the same breakfast every single day. And I can carry Tupperwares in between my double chins. Is this a talent that you possess? I doubt it. Look at our hair. I'm going to show you my breakfast because you've seen it a million times. It's not really aesthetic because, as you know, I am lazy when it comes to food and I'm always too hungry to make it look nice and I just want to eat it. So if you are new to my channel, what I had was a shit ton of oats with a scoop of protein powder, I cooked them in water by the way, and a dollop of delicious mayonnaise peanut butter. I would have put some fruit in, but I just don't have any fruit. Hello, it's 1:30. I'm starving. I've just been into Gungarlin, which is where this gym is, to get a few things. I've got a new heater for my office, and we did a little bit of a grocery shop, which I will show you in a bit. But first, I need to eat. I will show you what I got. So there's this awesome, it's like a food shop takeaway called Soul Origin, and I got a large salad. That's the brand. I believe it's Australian because I haven't seen it anywhere else. And I got a very large salad. It's the size of my hand with 4 things in it. Oh. As you guys know, I'm back to bulking, so there's a few options in here that are higher carb, but I will show you anyway. So we've got chicken penne pasta. It's all kind of mushed together, you can't really see. Chicken penne pasta, a chicken and avocado salad, Greek salad, and then around here, underneath all the pasta, is some roasted vegetables, which is mainly like sweet potato, squash, like root vegetables. It's delicious. So I'm going to enjoy this salad and I will catch you in a bit. We'll go through this grocery shop. Bye. All the food that you've just seen is now in my belly. So I thought I'd talk you through the food shop that we did a little bit earlier. It's a really good example of like a flexible dieting food shop because there's things in there that aren't necessarily clean, but they still contain macros. I'm now eating for muscle gain, so I'm eating as much as I can. And so there are a few more carbier options in there as well. So I have got, so I'd separated them into clean and more flexible things. So we'll start with the clean stuff. Got some apples here. I need to be eating more fruit and veg, so these are really easy to just eat because they don't really take any preparation. Broccoli for Andrew. Some strawberries, which are $6 a punnet at the moment. $6. And some carrots. Then Andrew likes to eat these tins of tuna. I will have them occasionally. These are a really good, cheap source of protein. So if you're on a budget and you feel like you can't afford to buy meat, tins of tuna like that, you can get them for relatively cheap. Do be conscious of what's in them. Just make sure you check because especially these flavored ones, the ingredients can vary quite a lot. Like some is in oil, which would elevate the fat macros. Some are in sauce, which would make them slightly higher in carbs sometimes. Dude, why do you always go silly in front of the camera?
I don't know what to do.
Okay, moving on. So these are the Mexican style tunas, but you can get them in lots of different flavors over here. Espresso coffee pods for the coffee machine at home, which this lovely man makes me a coffee every morning.
Not for long.
What do you mean not for long?
It's too cold now, isn't it?
No, if you want me to get out of bed on the morning, you'll make me a coffee. Do you want to say that to camera? Next up, we've got some wraps. So I'm probably going to use these for lunch. That's my hand. This is the wrap. And then the macros on this. No, doesn't want to focus, so I'll read you the macros. Per wrap, doesn't tell me how many calories because it's in kilojoules. 6.4 grams of protein, 4.3 grams of fat, 33.3 grams of carbs with only 1 gram of that being sugar, and 4.3 grams of fiber. So it's pretty good source of carbs there. I'll be using them during the week for my lunches. And then we got this delicious peanut butter, but they didn't have, that sounded like Game of Thrones. They didn't have the dark roasted, but this one's still pretty freaking good. And then on to the fun stuff. We have our Tim Tams of choice. Mine are the white ones, Andrew's are the double choc, and we got some Quest bars. These have a really good macro profile. Whether you're bulking or cutting, they're really low in carbs, high in protein, and they normally have about 8 to 9 grams of fat, but they taste really good, and they have chunks in them. And that is pretty much all we got today. We don't really need to get any meat because we have meat at home, but generally we will eat a lot of mince. We like mince. Chicken, yeah, he's nodding his head. Chicken, turkey, pork and veal is really good. Beef mince. If I was cutting, I would probably, like I said in my mini cut videos, I would probably stick to leaner sources of protein, so I could get my fats from elsewhere. But at the moment, I'm just lapping it all up. So that's that. I'll catch you in my workout. I think that's gonna be the next clip. Andrew, what did you write on my coffee mug the other day?
Fat, something like that? I can't remember.
Mrs. Fat.
Mrs. Fat, yeah, Mrs. Fat.
You wrote Mrs. Fat on my big mug that matches my jumper.
Classic. Because I'm Mr. Strong, you're Mrs. Fat.
Just drank my coffee, watched some uplifting YouTube videos. I've only recently discovered Whitney Simmons. I don't know if any of you guys watch her, but oh my god, Wonky. She's freaking hilarious. Like, that girl should be a comedian. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about goal setting. I find that it's one of the most effective ways to hit your goals, obviously, because you're planning, you're making a plan of action. But also, I find that when I'm working towards a goal and actively working on my plan, I feel much happier within myself. I feel like I have a direction. I feel like I have a purpose. And yeah, I wanted to do some goal setting with you guys today because, you know, I finished my mini cup. Where do I go from here? Where do I go? We're gonna work that out. So, one thing that has been really useful, especially when I was planning out my mini cut, was this little bad boy here. I'm gonna show you a fresh page because I don't want you seeing my plan. But I got this from Officeworks, but I'm sure there will be an equivalent in the UK because I know most of my subscribers are UK-ish, English. But this is like a weekly planner. And to be honest with you, if I was to buy one of these again, I would get one with more space. Probably a bigger one. But as you can see, I feel like I'm a school teacher. It's very dark. Lighten up, bitch. As you can see, got all the days of the week here. A little area for notes. Then you've got things to do, people to call, things to buy. And I just find it really useful on like a Sunday or a Monday morning. I will sit down, I'll write out things that I need to do on the days that it needs to be done. Like for instance, my videos. So, excuse me, that salad was big. It's helped me to kind of work out a little schedule to be more regular with my YouTube videos. I've been brainstorming for y'all, but if you do have any suggestions, please, as I always say, put them down. So yeah, I will brainstorm things like that. If I have people that I need to get back to, I will write their names on each line. etc. And that helps me have a productive day / week if I do a little forward planning. So first tip is get a planner. I mean, you don't even have to buy a planner. You could just use a notepad and have a day per page, something like that. But I like to be like, it's kind, you know, you feel organized. Another thing, oh my god, this is like, this has changed my life. Not that I really had a choice when I did it, but get up early. Get up early. You have more hours in the day then. Say if you normally get up at 8 AM, get up at 6 AM, you have 2 extra hours in the day. Now I'm not saying that you should be losing sleep. Go to bed earlier. But I find that I am most productive on a morning, especially before I've eaten my huge carb-tastic breakfast of oats. I am most productive first thing on a morning. I come into the office because, well, Andrew helps with that. He makes me the coffee so I can actually get out of bed. Come into the office, have a cup of tea or coffee, plan out my day, and then the rest is history. So getting up early will make you more productive. If you have time, go to the gym whilst you're up early, or go for a nice walk. I really miss doing this since my dog is still in the UK. But I really love listening to a podcast and walking the dog. Like, the other day, so we were looking after Andrew's parents' dog over the weekend. I took him for a nice long walk and listened to Boochie Radio, educated myself, and I felt great after. So yeah, be productive in the morning. It's the best time to be productive, and then you have more hours of the day, you feel more accomplished. When you are planning your week, let's take it back to the first point. If you struggle with motivation or like getting to the gym, this is your time to plan your gym sessions, when you're going to book it in. My hands are uncontrollable, but you get the gist. Book it in and then just go. Can you tell I've had a few coffees today? So yeah, there are my tips on being organised and productive. What up fam, just finished my workout. Hi. Oh my god, look how jacked I am. Anyway, so I've got about half an hour before I got a client, so I'm just gonna have a quick snack now. Why does it, god, I hate this thing. Does anyone else have trouble with baby hair? Anyway, I'm gonna have this delicious juicy apple. It's the size of my head. And a guava. This is the choc chip oatmeal flavour. It's so good. It's like squishy and cinnamony and full of chunks. So I'm gonna have this now. I'll probably check in with you guys at tea if I remember to film it. Bye. This is my delicious dinner cooked by Andrew's dad. It is chicken, I think it's chicken kebabs all cooked on the barbecue, and some rice. I'm gonna eat this and watch American Horror Story. And then I'll probably have some pudding as well, which is so great. This is very flattering, lighting, angle, everything. I'm going to finish off my full day of eating with 2 delicious white chocolate Tim Tams. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to Please feel free to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next vlog.